Hi everybody, welcome to Kindful Knits, the Hot Yarn Now season 2. I am Arminda. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Smells Like Knit.
And I'm Laura. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Always Be Kind Yarn. So welcome back for episode 2 of the Hot Yarn Now season.
Yes, I've come back from a week of being on my deathbed, essentially.
You were sick.
Basically.
All week. And because you were sick, then I was sick by proxy.
I was sick by proxy.
And in my head. It was all in your head. And then
I was
into my
sick,
head.
and then I had a head cold, and you were just sick in the head.
Sick in the head. We have this connection.
It's true. I have to be well for my people.
Yes.
So you could probably hear it in my voice, but I'm going to carry on and try not to be
Glad you didn't die.
doing a lot of all the time, but I probably will do some of that. I'm glad I didn't die too. I mean,
really, really glad.
yeah, and you know why I'm glad I didn't die? One, because we had local yarn store day, which is like when I got sick, which was a bummer, but I enjoyed local yarn store day until I got ill. So we were here on local yarn store day. We are at the Stringfield Yarn Collective again.
We are.
Which is where we think we will probably be podcasting most of the time.
We might be on location somewhere else once in a while, but this is home now.
This is fun. And so now everyone wonders what we're doing, because when people drive by and they see like the light and all of that. So
this is not an OnlyFans
this
channel.
is a news channel. We are full of information. That's what we're full of, is information.
That's something like that.
This is the knitting news channel, I guess. I'm wearing the same thing I wore last week or 2 weeks ago. Oh, but you know what I have new? Did I show these in real life?
No, you haven't. You've got to. Can you take them out and show them up close to the camera, because they are so incredible.
Our friend and Yarny, Kelsey House. You can find her on Instagram, Kelsey House's house. Oh, come on, turn.
She does micro crochet.
Look, it's a tiny little F-bomb. They're the best little. They're very good at hanging. There they are. Isn't that the cutest
They're
thing?
so cute.
I love them.
You wear them every day.
I wore them every day for a week.
They're so great.
I love them so much. And I commissioned these from her, and I love them. And people love them. When I show them off, everyone likes them. They're just so funny. They're so funny. They're
so great.
And it's a little something that brings creme brulee close to me whenever I wear them.
Yes.
And so that's been really fun. I'm hoping that maybe she will do some
some consignment
here
in the shop.
I always want to call it compensation. That is not the word I'm looking for.
Consignment.
Anyway, I can't think of vocabulary. So we were at local yarn today. It was super fun. It was also the grand opening of
so much fun.
Stringfield. I feel like I'm not enunciating. I apologize to our viewers. I am moving really fast, and my mouth is not keeping up. So I'm going to calm down.
So we had local yarn store day, and was also the grand opening. And shout out to all of the yarnies and all of our friends and people that came out to see us and support us and help Mo really kick it off. This has been it was a fantastic weekend.
It was so busy and it was so fun. And people were hanging out all day. There was food. It was a grand opening, so there was food and raffle baskets and just people hanging out, knitting and crocheting and just having community. It was wonderful. And we had a lot of new faces. A lot of new friends were made.
Yeah,
and
we had a lot of new people.
Oh, and our community is so cute. I think it was Karen at Cozy had the idea.
Yes.
So we have 2 shops in the whole little
area.
Short, small region. And there was a code phrase that if you went to one shop while supplies lasted, I guess, if you went to one shop and the code was BFF, right? So if you said, I'm here with my BFF, or just said BFF, you got a little stitch marker, like it was a half a rainbow. And then if you go to the other shop and say the same thing or whatever, same code word, you get the other half, so you have a little rainbow. So
I ended up giving mine away.
I did too.
We all gave ours away to somebody that didn't get there in time to get one. But it was such a cute little 2 stitch markers, 2 little rainbows, and they matched up together like best friends necklaces.
It was so funny.
Very cute.
It was really cute, and it was a really great way for an established shop to welcome in a new shop into the, I mean, there's not much else here, so we're really feeding each other, I think, through all of this. And they were sending people to us, and we were sending people to them. It was really great. We had a great time.
My favorite part was of the day was when this cute little lady came in, and she really loved the graffiti rainbow yarn, and she's like, oh, but you only have a couple of them. I probably need 6 to make like a full-on sweater, like a full sweater of graffiti rainbow.
Oh, I
she
remember
must have
her.
been in her 60s, maybe, or
Maybe.
she was a little older. And she was so excited about it. And I was like, but there's only 3. And I'm like, I know I just dropped some off over at the other yarn shop last week. I bet she still has some, and it's going to be from the same dye lot. I called over to the other yarn store, and she went over and picked it up. And it was so nice to be able to call someplace else and send her to go get the rest of what she needed.
It was super great.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was just fun to get to, hey, this is Laura from Stringfield. Do you happen to have...
Something interesting happened today, too. As we all know, Joanne is going out of business. But somebody at the Springfield Joanne's has been talking up Stringfield and Yarnies. And so somebody came by late today, and was like, oh, the lady from Joanne sent me here.
Okay.
Well, that's great. We don't know who she is. If you are the lady from Joanne's sending people, come see us. Come tell us who you are. So that was really fun. I mean, it was just nice that, like, people know that we're around now, and, like, things are happening. So.
And we've had lots of just, foot traffic come by, and people stop in. Oh, what is this? I see it's not empty anymore.
Somebody came in and said, my husband drives by here every day on the way home, and he told me there's a new yarn store in town, and I saw that they're open, and so I came by. It's just been really great. It's been really great, and just a lot of community that I didn't know was around.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people are coming out of the woodwork, which is great. We
yeah,
love
it's been really fun to see so many people just show up.
Yeah. Oh, it's been super fun, and seeing what people show up in. Like all of the stuff they're working on, and
to see what people are buying and what they've got ideas for, and like the plans. And sometimes, people buy yarn without plans, and so we've had to develop some other ways to ask people.
I know.
That's so pretty, instead of
what are you gonna make with that? Because I'm curious. But then it was brought to my attention, like, those are 2 separate actual, like, hobbies, actually 2 separate, like, things that you do. And also, I get really defensive when people ask me that. I'm like, mind your business.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
So I have to take my own advice.
Do I have to have a plan?
That's beautiful. I hope it tells you what it wants to be soon. Because maybe it just wants to be on your bookshelf.
And I asked a gal that was in here earlier today. She'd been here for a while, and she was looking at some of the yarn, and she was like, okay, I wonder how many of these do I need? Do I need 1 or 2? And I said, so what are you going to make? And I got yelled at from the other side of the room. Says, you're not supposed to ask people that. Well, I'm asking her because I'm trying to help her figure out, does she need 1 or 2
I yell
or
at you?
4? No, Mo said something. She didn't yell at me.
Who was here on Local Yarn Store Day? Speaking of getting yelled at from across the room.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll tell that story in a second. So it was because I was trying to sell her all 4 skeins of yarn, and if she needed 4, I wanted her to get 4 today. So I needed to know what she was making so I could upsell and get her to buy all 4 of them.
Not even upsell, but just sell her what she needs. Yeah, that's different.
Just in case. Just in case. You never know if you need all 4 of them. So
it's
buy
the
all 4
worst if
right
you don't
now.
have. Oh my God, if you don't.
Especially
have
from hand-dyed yarn, because you're not. Even if you get the same colorway again, it's not the same dye. Not the same dye lot.
We had some special guest visitors.
We did. We had some amazing guest visitors
on our grand opening.
We did. Okay, so first, Fiona Kay and her partner and their darling little girl, my new best friend.
Listen, I'm not going to say mean things about little children, but I might have gotten a little out of pocket from.
I said, I need to come over and get a picture with my new best friend. Somebody.
I was in the same room.
Somebody raised her voice so loud that everybody else was like, whoa.
Everyone in the store got quiet. And I mean, sometimes I think like that it's funny. And even my kid was like, Mom, Sometimes you don't know the tone that you take, and sometimes people
can't tell it's a joke.
Maybe the people have trauma; they don't know you're joking. And I'm like, oh yeah, I shut the whole thing down for a minute, but then it was clearly immediately very funny.
It was very funny
because I'm right here. I'm really right here.
But she was like,
she was cute.
She was so cute. I think she gave me 7 hugs. And
she was what was her girl's name?
Luna.
She was so happy to be here. I mean, Fiona and her husband, I'm sure they were happy too. But that little girl was so excited to be part of everything.
And she wanted to come talk to the lady with rainbows.
Absolutely.
She had to come see the lady with rainbows.
She's coming for my best friend.
She is, and she might win.
Well,
she might win the. She's just too cute.
She can't even drive a car. I'm not even worried. She doesn't even have a credit score yet. Like,
okay,
I'm not even worried about it.
No real competition there.
No.
But Fiona was here, and it was lovely to see her. We have her yarn here in the shop, and so she came down to see where her yarn was living.
It was so great, and I was so happy to get to show her. I'm going to show you guys. Did I show a picture last time of this? I think I did.
The Barbie shawl.
Did I?
The Barbie Chic.
Okay. Well, in case you weren't watching, I'm making this for a shop sample, and there we go. And I'm super excited. This is Barbie Chic by Chic and Regal. I should have finished this row, but here is what it's looking like in all Fiona Kay. Look at this, you guys. Oh, sorry. Look at how great this is coming along. I love this section. This was super fun. All of these, what do you call it? Lattice work is super fun. The lace, I had miscounted, or I wasn't paying attention. Had to rip that back and start over. No. But this mosaic at the bottom, I wonder if that's going to show up on the camera very well. Anyway, it's super great. So I don't have much left to do. I'm going to be done with it this weekend. Why do I say anything like that? Because
I've got some leftovers.
I know.
That'll be something fun.
You know what it's going to be? It's going to be somebody's very big, exciting surprise in our yarn library. That's what I'm gonna. I'm going to bless the library. I mean, really? You can pick them up from there if you want.
I might grab them as soon as you drop them off.
I mean, because this was promoted out for me.
I know.
You know, so I thought
I was thinking something else sample that you could make. That's maybe a hat or some kind of a color work or
what about a sweater
We got plans.
Maybe
we're thinking about some
maybe
things.
It won't go into the. Who knows?
Who
knows? Might go to the library. It might not. Anyway, so I have. I should be able to get this done this weekend. But then I realized that I am a lying liar who lies a lot, and that I was saying
you're gonna get something done.
Yeah, I don't know if you all remember this sweater.
We're gonna podcast every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was me that lied about that. And then tried to blame you. So I don't know if you guys remember my Tolsta tee. The one that's like, oh, I'm totally going to have it done by local yarn store day.
I still need some sleeves. Like 12 rows and ribbing.
I totally forgot it existed. It was been in a bag. And I'm like, I'm thinking about whip bingo. Am I going to do that? It didn't even
occur to you that you had this whole big this project.
This whole giant, are you kidding me? Like,
it just needs sleeves.
It just needs, and
I mean you've already modeled it. You've already worn it.
I did, I know I did. But, yeah, I just need to put, I can't wait to wear it.
It's going to be good.
I can't wait. This is going to be so awesome, and I really cannot wait to wear it.
I love it.
I feel like a big old honeybee in it.
Oh, I love it so much. It's so softy.
Soft.
Who else came to see us on local yarn store day?
Jennifer from Green Trees.
Yes, Jennifer from Green Trees Crochet. She came down with her husband. She wanted to come see our new place. It was just a delight to see her. She was so happy for us to have our new place here. And, I mean, we had lots of other people.
We had, all the Yarnies showed up.
The Yarnies definitely showed up and stayed all day.
Oh, well, my best friend, Lex, and his mom were here.
Come on now.
I mean, maybe I started it.
Maybe
I started it. Maybe somebody needed to yell at me. But they were literally sitting on the curb.
Oh, that's right.
Taking selfies before the shop opened, so they could be the first ones here for grand opening.
Yeah, they were like here at 8:45.
So cute.
They
I have a
did- they had
picture
me
of
first.
the back of them while they're trying to take pictures. It was so cute.
They were very cute.
We had a great time. That was a busy day, but it was so fun. Clover and
Oh, yeah,
her
that's right.
friend
Clover came down.
They helped out and the night before, and then came and did lots of
And we had
knitting.
Jordan and several of her friends here the night before helping out and getting things set up, and it's just been a fun.
And they were here, I think, on
Yeah,
that
they were
day.
here much of the day.
Part of that day is a blur. There was so many people were in and out,
And then you weren't feeling
meeting
well.
Well, I was feeling fine until all of a sudden at 4, and then bam.
And then all of a sudden you're like leaving, and I'm like, where's she going?
I told Mo, I
everything
said,
okay?
I am not okay. I gotta go home right now because I was like, oh,
It's hitting.
it's whatever. There's something happening. It's not good, and I do not want to be giving it to anybody. So I am hoping everyone is well.
Just exit.
Oh, yeah, and I did. Boom.
Yeah, out the door.
I take care of my community.
I think
If
you even
once
just
I
said
knew.
bye. I think that's all I
Gotta
got.
go.
I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were out the door.
I was in bed in like 15 minutes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we had quite a few people came to see us. Lots
So
of. I
many
mean, I
people.
can't.
Well,
I can't
even
name
Karen
them all.
came by.
Oh yeah, from the other yarn store.
All the people from Cozy came over here, like a little bit at a time.
Yep, we
Karen,
did.
Taylor,
Susan,
Shauna,
Jay,
Randy, Jay.
We had them all
Oh, yeah.
at some point
It was
during
so
the
much
day,
fun.
and we were open more of the day than they were. Our hours
We opened
like
earlier.
overlapped there, so they came over here, but we didn't ever get a chance to go over there for local yarn store day. But it was
Well, and there was the marathon and everything was happening too.
parking over there was kind of tough.
Yeah.
But, okay, so then what else since local yarn store day?
Well, let me consult the note.
Yeah.
It's like a whole 2 lines. Well, listen.
Oh yeah, it's new episode, new season for Whip Bingo.
Whip Bingo by Positively Yarny, formerly Cerulean Orchid. Look, I've already crossed off a couple, but it doesn't even matter.
Because somebody is winning
I'm not-
all of the Whip Bingos. I got blackout today. I started today and I win today.
She got blackout in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. And how would you say I did that? Because I finished. And who needs ends woven in? I got
We'll have an end weaving party tonight and you're done.
17 of these little guys finished. 17.
She came in with a bag of them. Some of them partway done.
Some of them just need to be. Some of them got stuffed and they still need their butts tied up, so they're closed up. Look at this.
Look at all those meeps.
17 of them. There's so many.
Tell us a little bit about meeps.
Okay.
I think you talked about it
Meeps.
last time.
I think
Let's
I did too.
Let's do it again.
Meeps are, I wish I could reach the card really quick.
They're like little emotional support stuffy things.
And call them Meeps or pop.
Did you put
Pocket
one
hugs.
eye in this on purpose?
I missed the other eye. It's not closed up yet. I can, the one-eyed.
Anyway.
Okay,
There's
so Meeps are, they may look small, but they are mighty. Meeps love to hold things, especially heavy things, so when life is getting a little too lifey, your Meep is there to hold whatever you need. Just give your Meep a squeeze, and whatever you need to let go of, your Meep has got it for you, for however long you need it. So this is from a mission from a friend of mine, Mara, with All You Meep is Love. And this is free on her website. The link will be in the show notes. This is a free pattern to download, and you can make these little emotional support orbs, pocket hugs.
They're meeps.
You can give them and share them with whoever. And they don't take very long. I can make one. So what I do is I'll just crochet by my bed at nighttime. This is kind of, they live by my bed, and I can crochet up one of these little. That one, look at that swirl on that one.
That looks cool.
Crochet one up in about 10, 12 minutes. And then I just stop at this point. I leave it a little tail, and I bring it down to the shop. I put the eyeballs in and stuff it and close it up. And I think I've made about 45 or 50 of these total in the last month since we decided to start doing them again. And we're putting all of this together and getting it ready for. Of course, I didn't grab the other thing.
Get the big one right
Hold
there.
on. So we're doing this. Don't mind me.
Ma'am.
Caution. Don't die. So we're doing this in preparation for the NAMI walk. The NAMI walk, NAMI of Lane County. And look at this fabulous little family right here. That's my family. We're like the poster family for the NAMI walk this year. And I'm super excited to participate again. This will be our 5th year doing it. 5 years.
Yeah.
Because this is year 5 for us since we lost Kaylan. And so we are going to be there, and we like to be there. And last year we passed out the meeps and shared them.
We had a bunch last year.
We did.
Too.
I think we had over 100 last year.
And people loved them.
People loved them, and other stickers and bracelets and other things to hand out and share with people, just to spread awareness and a little bit of love wherever we can. So I win whip bingo all in one day because I did 17 of them
Blackout
today.
whip bingo immediately.
I mean,
Done.
I guess I can't cross off wear it.
Oh, sure you can. Just like make it a necklace or something. Put it on your head.
See.
Make them gigantic earrings.
Like some of these things, like share a photo of your whip, gather all your whips, stretch, frog it or finish it, give it, finish a row or a round. Share a photo of your oldest whip.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. There's so many. You've
I want to
hit all but like
I
2.
win. No, not really. I usually don't even like actually go through it, but it's fun
I
to
get
have
really
the-
excited for whip bingo, and then I rarely
You're so
have
good
it.
at finishing it.
No,
follow
I'm
through.
terrible at it.
Give a local yarn store some love.
Oh, I did that.
And make
Every
a
day I do
plan
that.
of which whips you will finish. I did bring a couple of whips I want to show you, and I've made some progress. I've actually got 4 finished objects
Who even are you?
4.
I have none.
and 3 projects that I am actively working on. But yeah.
I might have. Oh, that's mine.
Oh,
I might have a chance at whip bingo actually because I have some stuff. I actually have a little pile of things that I want to.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Do it. Move all your meeps.
Move all these meeps.
Yeah. So let's go through what we're thinking about for whip bingo.
Oh, let's do that. Where are we at on some whips? We don't want to start with finished? No, let's keep talking whips.
Yeah, we're talking about whip bingo, which will have already been on the screen, I'm sure.
And well, yeah, you'll have the link.
Oh, yeah.
And there's many shops that are participating in it. You can go get your whip bingo card from the shop, or you can download it directly from the website. It's free. And
So I'm doing a knit along with my daughter.
I love that.
This is that. Well, now I can't remember. Scout is the base.
Oh, yeah.
Who is that? Killian.
I don't know it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show you a picture of what I'm doing. I am making this.
Oh, wow.
Yes. In this color. And then, okay. So this
That's
is
your mane.
pink. Yeah, this is the pink mane. And then the design will be in a charcoal, tonal charcoal recycled.
Oh, wow.
And so it's gonna be interesting. And I'm really stoked about it. This is a little more rustic than usual, but it's still soft. And Jennifer Steingass. Celosias. I'm going to pull it
love
up
it.
on Ravelry so I don't butcher her name. Sorry, this is the boring part. Okay. Here we go. Nope, there it is. Yeah, Jennifer Steingass. So here it is on Ravelry. There's a... Give me a break. This is what happens. Sorry, guys. Okay. Celosias. That's how I would say it, I guess. There you go.
All the
it's
details
just
will be in the show notes.
Yeah, it'll be in the show notes. And so Clover is making one more like this. That hers is like a charcoal with a yellow gradient for the design.
And that's a short sleeve version of it.
I think mine will be short sleeve. I think these,
it is short sleeve.
they have modifications for both. But this is Obsidian Pearls did this one, and that looks really pretty. That's really pretty. And hers is kind of a gradient too. Anyway,
so you're doing that with Clover.
with Clover, and Clover's much farther ahead because I'm also. Oh, and look, these are my little mushroom stitch stoppers I got from
Mabel and Jess.
Very cute.
So cute.
Because I'm working on this. That's my whip number 2 with the Fiona.
And what's that pattern called?
This is the Barbie Chic. And this is the shop sample. And then, do you want me to just go through mine?
Your whips?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I have some dumb shit on mine. Sorry.
You got some dumb things.
Whatever.
Some
I swear,
awesome
I
things.
swear in real life. I apologize. This is some really nice, special, super soft, smushy.
Does it split?
No, it's not.
It's not very
splitty. Of jar cozy, because that's what I do with a lot of leftovers. Is a whole bunch of jar cozy. So this is some Always Be Kind yarn. I was going to bring a mason jar. I didn't. And just going to be with a little stripe, and the rest will be blue, or maybe it'll be half and half. But it's my little whip. It's my take along. I don't have to think about it knitting, which I always now forget. There's something wrong with my brain.
Kind of like you're safe. I don't
have to do anything but anything. And then this, I don't even know what I'm making.
Is that
It's a whip, and it's in deluxe stripes. You know what? I wonder if I think I was making a mitt. That looks like a mitt, don't you think?
maybe.
It's a whip I don't even know about. I don't even know.
It's in your super cute bag, though.
It's my super
I love
cute
that one.
Little Fox Arts bag. Yes,
Those
my
colors.
fire and ice bag.
I love it.
Let's see, what else do I have? Some of these are surprising even to me.
Yeah.
They've been sitting there so long I forgot about them.
And I have 97 whips. I did not bring them all. I brought the 3 that I'm actively working on, and I need to go through and
you need to frog
I
some
need to
stuff,
decide
probably.
some things that are never going to get done.
This is some Fiona Kay, Hell is a Teenage Girl.
Love that.
That will probably not read correctly on the screen. But I'm making this with a pom-pom.
Oh,
I think I've shown this before.
that palm
But
with
I
all
love
the,
because there's enough of this kind of burgundy within there.
so good. With the
I
black
can't wait.
tips
I can't wait. I cannot wait. So that's exciting. I say I cannot wait, and then I wait.
And then you put it aside and you don't do anything.
And I forget about it, and then that's what happens. And I think I have one more with me.
You have way more whips than I do on a normal day. Oh, yay! So remember last time we talked about Arminda's birthday gift? I gave her some
Twisted Ambition.
Twisted Ambitions, and
Was this the Garage Dye Works that came with?
I think so.
Okay.
Twisted
this might have
Ambitions,
been mine. I don't
and
know.
it was the show colorway for Twisted Ambitions when he was here for the Rose City Yarn Crawl, and I saw this
At
yarn,
Naughty
and
Lamb.
it had to be for Arminda, and it's so pretty.
So I'm making another jar cozy. So I get the mason jars, the asparagus, so they're tall, and that's what I use a lot for like coffee and stuff on the way to work and everything. And so I thought it would be so fun with this orange, because I made a hat that matches, and that's of course at my house.
Did you give it to somebody already?
It's still in my house. I found it though.
Oh, good.
It was in the pile of where I keep my hats, where it should be.
It was where it's supposed to be, so that's why you couldn't find it.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, this is gorgeous. This is Garage Dye Works. This is Twisted Ambition with the Naughty Lamb Rose City Yarn Crawl colorway. And this is really a pleasure to knit with. I mean, all of the stuff I knit with is great, but this has been super fun.
His stuff is so great. In fact, we've got more of his to talk about today.
I don't think this is reading correctly what it's showing me on the screen is not nearly as beautiful as it is in real life.
It's very pretty.
I like it a lot. A lot. I'm going to have quite a bit left over, so That's not going to go in there.
No,
I'm keeping it.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So that is from Twisted Ambitions. Ross, he is such a delightful human. And super excited because we are now carrying his yarn here at the shop.
Which is so exciting for everyone. Like it comes in and people are buying it off the table before it gets even inventoried.
Yeah, it's so good. And I've got 4 of his. In fact, let me show you. It's not a whip yet. It's going to be. There's a project planned.
We both have things planned then.
Oh, so we'll talk about that in a minute then. But we've got Ross yarn.
Let's take a pause.
And
Let's
just
take
talk
a
about
Ross break. Yeah.
All right.
You guys. Look at this.
That is going to be so great with the neon melon from Teal Torch Knits kind of mixed in there.
Which is a very similar color.
It's kind of that same
It's a
vibe, but it's
more
much more
neon.
vibrant.
Yeah, but
In some kind of a 3-color. That's going to be great. I love it.
I don't even know what it's going to be yet, but I have a few ideas.
Yeah. And I don't know what this is going to be at either, but I got 2 skeins. This one is called Beach Bum. I love all the colors in here, the purple and this kind of corally color and the kind of the brownish gray sandy color. It's gorgeous, and his speckles are so good.
I could even make a sweater with the amount of neon melon that I have.
Yes, maybe do that. Something like a color block, or you probably could. You've got so much neon melon, you probably could.
I do have a lot of neon melon from Teal Torch Knits.
So I got 2 skeins of this Beach Bum DK. I have no idea what I'll make with it, but I decided I had to have 2, so it matches and I can.
What if you made a rocket with something in between?
240.
Like
yeah,
something
I would.
like a
there is
gray?
one more skein of this. I could probably get another, or I could get maybe do
like a light gray or a something kind of neutral in there.
Yeah, maybe. Because Rocket is my absolute favorite fit of any top that I've ever made. Love it. This is I'm working on my 3rd one now. I'll show it to you in a minute. Actually, it's my 4th one. But 2 of this is Beach Bum, and these 2, I have no idea what it will be. Probably be some kind of a sample for the shop, not a shample.
A shample.
A shop sample. Look at those. Love this aqua blue green color, and these aren't necessarily my colors, but I love this colorway so much, and I'm a sucker for a good name, a good colorway name. This is called I Will Follow You Into the Dark, and for me that one hits real close. This was a Kaylan song that we'd always agreed that whichever one of us went first, we would play it or sing it or have it available at our funeral. And my daughter and her cousins, my nieces, they played this and sang, and it was the Kaylan song. So you name something like that, and
you gotta get
yes, I'll get a couple of these. And so this is sock yarn. I have no idea what I'll make. Ideas, suggestions, I'm open to all of them.
Pretty.
Because it's going to be something gorgeous, but I don't know what. But I love it. So I had to get those 2.
So I have, this is 525 525,600 minutes. What time is it? What time is it?
10:32.
Why are we always doing this super late now that we're on location? Anyway, that's what this is. Look at this, you guys. Look, I didn't even see that. Oh, I love it.
That bright yellow.
Bam. Boom. I know there's some right here. Anyway, and this was the last skein in the shop of Hot Boy Summer. Look at that. I love it. And I may have just stuck it in my drawer. I'm like, I know there's only one left and I have to have it. So I put it in my drawer to purchase for later.
In your drawer, because El Presidente has her own drawer here.
El Presidente has a drawer here. So if you're looking for like the last of something that's really awesome, it's probably in that drawer.
In that drawer. She already has it. You're out of luck.
I took it. It's mine. It's gonna be mine. So I think I'm gonna make I think that's gonna be a sweater kind of year.
You know what?
I'm going to do it. With all that neon melon, oh my God. I will never get hit by a car.
No, it's so loud.
It's amazing.
It's gorgeous.
Okay, so back to what's your whips?
Hold on 1 second. I just had to backtrack and undo a mistake. Let me get past it really quickly. Okay, so whips. What am I working on?
Yeah.
Currently, I am working on my second attempt at my Eras Tour t-shirt. So I cast it on once, did all the maths, and I was not going to be able to get through. So you can see the color, the striping. I was not going to be able to get through all 11 eras 2 times. It would have been a dress, but just one time it would have been too short, and so I wasn't happy with the number.
And
it would have fit just fine.
Swift
Yeah, this
Eras.
is from the Taylor Swift Eras collection. In fact, all 3 of my projects are from Taylor Swift. Do I have a problem? Not at all. Anyway, so this was my first attempt at it, and I wasn't thrilled, so I put it on pause. I mean, I could go back and finish it. I just put it on cords. I didn't tear it out because I have more than enough to do 3 sweaters because I always keep some for myself times 3. In this one, I kept 3 sets for me. 1 in TK, 1 in sock, and then a set of sock minis. Anyway, so then I cast it on again the other night.
With different math.
Different math, exact same needles, exact same stitch count. But this one I am doing, instead, I'm doing, so this one had, I'm gonna hold that one up. So this one had 8 rows of color and 4 rows of confetti. Now this one has 6 rows of each color and only 2 rows of confetti.
And I like the look of this.
I like
so
the
much better.
striping on this one better than this one.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm about to the same point. I just gotten done to the black with Reputation, and I just finished Reputation. I'm working on getting ready to switch to the next color. I love on the raglan sleeve part. So on here, I always do a yarn over to create the hole. So you've got the detail. And on this one, I only did a single stitch in between, but I've been adding a double. I've been adding 2 stitches in between my raglan increases and doing that little baby cable, a 1x1 cable or left twist.
Cute.
Actually, this one I'm doing a right twist every 4th round. And it just adds this nice little detail.
It's cute.
Because then as you get down, you get that,
Yeah.
you get that continues all the way down the side. And it's just a nice little additional feature.
Yeah.
So I'm working on this.
Pretty.
This is on a size 5. And I'm
And
following
that's
the
DK?
exact same. No, this is fingering.
Oh, okay.
And it's written for fingering held double or, and then it's actually intended for it to be like a fingering and then a mohair stripe. So your opposite stripes are in mohair. I didn't want any mohair. I'm just doing confetti because confetti is my neutral. It's my everything.
That's going to be so fun when it's done.
It's going to be really fun. I can't wait to wear it.
Yeah.
So this the Rocket Tee is my favorite t-shirt pattern, and I love the way it fits. I love the way it wears, and so I could make more of these. And I love the striping. Easy.
I think it's great.
And it's fun and it goes pretty quick because you think, oh, just a couple more rows and I'll be on to the next stripe. Just a couple more.
I want to see the end of the stripe.
So it's so fun. So I'm working on that. That's one whip. My next whip is my Eras Tour Confetti Plus Surrey. So I showed this, I think,
insane. I wish
earlier in the year. I wish you could feel this because look at that halo. It's so soft, and it's Surrey, so it's not itchy like mohair. Like I might even
like it.
Consider that. It's really great. So it's just a simple raglan. It's called the Wayfarer 2, I believe is the name of the pattern. But I have to tell you, it's a simple raglan. So there's not really a lot of different to it. I know the way that I like a raglan to fit. So once I get it cast on and kind of go through the initial stages, I kind of just go on autopilot with.
And you've got that little
raglan. That's my favorite. I like that little baby cable.
It's shining off the alpaca. There it is. That looks cute. I think it's so
that
cute.
Little baby cable.
That's so soft.
And I'm doing this one every other row. So every time I increase, I do the,
That's cute. That's pretty. That's going to be,
Cable.
it looks
And
like
it's
a
gonna
nice
be-
confetti heather.
and it's going to be a long sleeve. This is going to be a winter.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be
Winter
very warm.
sweater. It's going to be very warm and very soft. So I started this earlier in the year, and I maybe did an inch of progress on it since I showed it last. I didn't put in a progress marker, but I probably should for the next time. But it's a fun one, and it's simple, round and round. I don't have to think about it. It is a little bit harder because it's on, what's this on the size? It's on a size 7. But there's something about holding 2 double, and with the Surrey, I feel like the stitches are really tight. I feel like
They're catching.
it's not just as easy as a single strand of, a simple.
Well, I feel like the Surrey, even and mohair, are grabby. They're handsy.
And then if you make a mistake, tearing them out is challenging. But look just how gorgeous that's going to be.
I can't wait to see it, like, with you wearing it. Like, how cozy that's going to feel. Oh.
You're going to want to hug me.
Of course.
Lots and lots and lots. Oh, I
All
can't
the
wait.
time.
That's going to be fun. But this is a winter sweater. I won't finish this anytime soon, but it's on the needles, and I am enjoying that for when I need something simple and
What
cozy.
else?
The other project that I'm actively working on.
Oh, that's from
It's
your
in this
cute
bag. I have to tell you about this bag. This darling bag came from our friend Valerie. She lives in Bolivia. I almost said Venezuela, and I knew that wasn't right. She lives in Bolivia. And she sent us...
She sent us each little bag.
She sent us this for
with
Christmas,
cute
and I
stuff.
always kept forgetting to bring my project in it. So she sent me the bag.
Because that's
and
like your
then
at-home project bag. Yeah.
And these cute little zipper pouch, and she got one too.
I got one too.
And I didn't
just
even
saw
think
mine
to
the
tell
other
you
day.
to bring
So
it
cute.
with you today. But
I'm
thank
just so
you.
scared of, like, misplacing it or something.
And I keep forgetting to bring it, or it'd be in my basket,
It's
and I
so
forget
cool.
to talk about it on our podcast. But I wanted to just shout out to Valerie as to how beautiful this. Look at this hand stitching, and it was done by
Beautiful
an
applique.
artisan in. Let's see what she told me. It's written actually in Spanish, and I can't read it. But she told us about it. This is what she said. She said she sent me 2 bags, and she said. There were 2 bags I thought would be as good as notion bags in a larger project bag. One of those is for you, and one is for your lovely yarn bestie. Because the 2 of you together, seriously. Okay, not seriously, because the laughs. But they brighten my day. So thank you, Valerie. I love it.
It's a very
It
sweet
was
bag.
a beautiful gift.
And
Okay.
it reminds, I just want to see it. Let me see it. I just love that applique. It reminds me of, like, my grandma's quilting.
It's
cool.
beautiful. Very well done.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Okay, so back to my project.
Yes.
This is my purse sock.
Oh, lifesaver today. Thank God.
Yes, purse sock for the win. Oops, I just about tried to drop a stitch. If only I knew where I could find some, like, stitch stoppers.
I know, God.
This is the shop colorway in my micro striping,
The
purple
Stringfield
green
shop-
string-filled shop colorway. And I'm just working up a sock sample to show how it's going to knit up. And it's just a fun, easy.
I feel like our color is way off.
Yeah, it
but
does
you know,
feel like
when
it's a little off.
When we watch it back,
It
like
seems
on
fine.
TV, it might be fine.
Yeah,
I don't know. We got a lot of color around us. Oh, that's nice. That looks good.
Yeah, so it's
Maybe it's our
just a
light.
really fun, simple micro stripe. So it creates. Yeah, I love it. So this is fun. It's just a simple 64 stitch on a 1.5 9-inch circular needle. So I can just tuck it. Just rolls right up, tucks inside my purse. I take it wherever, and it has saved me many times. Always having a purse sock is always really important for me to have something
to work on.
that my hands can stay busy. And then the other night, my sock, I didn't know where my purse sock was because I wasn't taking my purse. We were walking over across the street to the elementary school where my grandsons go to school.
Yes.
For the recorder concert, and it was lovely. My grandson had a music concert with the kindergarten and their kindergarten buddies, and they played their recorders and sang some songs, and they were so cute. But I needed something to go with me. So I had found this ball of, I think it was from Black Sheep last year. I think this is where this came from. Our Black Sheep rainbows from last year. It's bulky weight.
It's so pretty.
I love this 2-ply bulky.
So pretty.
And I made, so I cast it on as we were leaving the house, and we walked down around the corner and across the street, and I cast it on as we were leaving the house, and I got to right here during the concert.
Look how perfect that pooled.
Yeah, I love those stripes, that
perfect.
black, and how it just stacked.
I love it.
And it's like, it's the same on either side. That black just stacked just right.
That looks so good.
So it was really fun, and I just knit it on a size 11.
Like, this just looks so cozy to me. Like, just the big bulky
nice and
stitches.
squishy.
Oh my god.
So I did it on a size 11. I start with 58 stitches on my ribbing, so it's too short, too smaller than I need it to be, and then I add 2 more stitches for a 60 count.
So fun. So vibrant.
Simple. I love it.
Oh,
I
it looks
just
so
love the
good.
way that's stacked.
It did such a good job.
And you never know what it's going to do, and sometimes you add an extra stitch or take out a couple of stitches or to get to the right count, so you can see how I made an adjustment right here. You can't really tell. I can tell that it's there. Right there, I made an adjustment on my number of stitches to try and get them to stack and line up better.
It's cute.
It's fun.
I
so
love
I
it.
finished that. I started it and finished it that evening. I mean, it's a quick.
Oh yeah, on an 11,
Simple.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah, for
and
sure.
that bulky. So yeah, I did
I do
this.
like that bulky.
So I finished this. This is one of my finished objects. My next finished object, another hat that I did. Wow.
Yeah.
This is a colorway I was working on. I had some extra neon color left over, and I was like, I'm just going to pour it on and see what this does. This bulky, and again, it's that same 2-ply bulky, exact same pattern stitch count.
Dude, look, it's camouflage. I can't even see it right now.
It's the exact same pattern, same stitch count, same everything, and I just cast on and let that pooling just happen where it happens. And
Dude, safety third. My God, you're never gonna get.
you're not getting hit by a bus on that one.
Hit by a bus for sure.
So I cast that on one afternoon while we were here, and I finished it the next day.
It's actually
for a shop sample.
Reading a lot brighter.
It's a little bit
on
more
there.
muted,
It's much more watercolor. Like,
but it's like glowing up on there.
I think it's the light.
Yeah,
But how fun.
I love to see what
Because this
the
is like
colors
sherbet
pool.
in real life. It looks kind of sherbety, but
pretty
looking
bright
at
on
that,
here.
It's
So I
Yes, that's-
finished 2 hats, 17 meeps. Well, I finished like 50 meeps, but 17
but
recently.
Look at even more. There's more.
But wait, there's more. I have one other finished object.
So you have 2.
That one's, I didn't make this one.
I'll
show it, but I didn't make that one.
Got it.
So for the string-filled grand opening, our friend Taylor from Needle Fox Arts designed a shawl to work out with self-striping yarn. So this is called the Civitas Spiralis or Community Spiral, and it's a simple one-skein skinny scarfy shawl, and look how fun. Those
looks
stripes
great in
just,
Kaylan's rainbows.
This is the
Rainbows
Kaylan's
for Kaylan.
rainbow, Rainbows for Kaylan, and my DK base. I don't normally do my stripes in DK. Once in a while I'll do a run that includes some DK. I just happen to have this skein, and so it knit up so perfectly. And I love the little jagged edge detail.
That yarn really plays it up really well.
Really is
So cute.
And I showed it to her today, and she said, this is exactly what I wanted it to do in striping yarn, and this just displays it so perfectly. So I finished that, and it's going to be a shop sample that I'll probably borrow from time to time, but it's going to live here at the shop and as a display. And I just finished it 2 or 3 days ago. I haven't tied in. I only have 2 ends to tie in. I think I couldn't be bothered to just finish those last 2. But
Listen,
They're just
You have to have something for weave-in party for whipping
True.
dough.
I will.
You're really doing the
definitely.
rest of us a solid. Thank you for your service.
It's very simple, nice little drapey.
It really did turn out good.
I do love it. I love it, and this colorway is an extra special one for me. Of course it is.
Absolutely it is. So show us
One more
Angel
finished project.
No, that's
So one more, I've got one other finished besides this. So then also for local yarn store day, we had the pleasure of having the pattern from Not Bad Brit. It's called the Aura cowl.
AURA.
And it's
The
Aura
Glow cowl.
Aura Glow, that's what it is. And it's a 3-color crochet infinity cowl with a twist. There's a twist in there.
Which I love.
And there's options for one way or the other.
Yeah, I like it with a twist.
These are the shop colors in my confetti, because you got to have confetti.
It's a neutral.
And then the purple and green. And we had this available in kits, and
people were really excited.
It's really
about the kits.
exciting. Yeah, it was really fun. And our friend Cassandra, we mentioned it to her on a Saturday. Hey, I've got this yarn. Will you make this sample for her? She had it done on Monday, like that fast. Because that girl is. It's not fair to be that good at everything. So this is
anything nice to say about
I know
it
we just
anymore.
love her, but we don't have anything nice to say. So this is the Aura Glow cowl from Not Bad Brit, and we did it in. This is in DK. This was in the shop colorway. So then I also did a second color palette for this. So in the green, purple, confetti, and then I did it in this mauve and teal with confetti, and it's
almost like
gorgeous.
a dark berry, like a Merlot.
It is a little bit darker. Oh, I love it though. It's super pretty. So I pulled this for myself. I'm going to make either this or there's another 3-color shawl that I'm thinking of. I can't remember. We've got a sample of it. I can't remember what it's called. So I'm thinking of doing something with this, but I pulled this set for myself because I'm going to make something out of it.
I just really love, I don't know. I like a good
It looks
crochet.
nice.
It's cute, right?
And it's not too thick, and it doesn't feel too bulky.
And it's colorful. It doesn't blend into itself. So
I like that 3-color
I really am happy.
block.
I was really excited that Not Bad Brit, because she's one of my favorites. Even though I don't crochet much, all her stuff is really cool. And she really went hard with the local yarn stores for local yarn store day.
And just sharing this pattern. This is free on local yarn store day.
And it's beginner friendly. You know,
but it's straightforward.
You get it's a good impact for your craft, you know, and I like everything she does.
And I like that you can see all 3 colors without it being real bulky and twisted around.
Yeah, all over.
So I may do this same one in these colors, but I just love the other color palette that I had to have.
Did you see that Not Bad Brit designed a sweater, a crochet sweater in worsted weight yarn, which is probably going to be the coziest, most winter time.
I'll have to look that up.
You're going to have to make it. I'm going to have to be better at crochet.
Yes.
But it looks really fantastic.
So that's another finished object. I didn't make this. Cassandra did, so I can't take credit for it, but I do have this finished object. One other finished object. So a couple of episodes ago, I was showing you the granny squares that I was making from my Eras Tour kit. And I was making granny squares, and I was making all 13 of them. Look, and I pieced them all together. And look at this amazing bag that I made.
What?
With all of the different Eras Tour, and then I did all the confetti on the bottom.
That is such a boho.
It's such a fun bag. I need to finish up the straps and make them thicker, because this is just a simple strand just to get started on. I need to make thicker, wider straps. I gifted it to my son's girlfriend, Angel. I need to finish it so I can give it back to her.
I think it goes this. No, maybe not.
There's no right. There's no. I have a right side and a wrong side with granny squares. I do not turn on a granny square. I go round and round and round. I do not turn.
Right, but the seaming. Does that matter?
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh, so it would look like
I did this on purpose so you could see the
bulk out.
So it would pop out and you'd see that.
Look at these colors. Look at the Eras Tour in the Eras.
In all the individual colors.
Yeah, in Granny.
I love it in
Like
Granny.
it really. This? Are you kidding me?
That one's my favorite. That's Taylor Swift. That's the original. Taylor Swift. This is red. Lover. Oh, Lover. Oh, I love that
The yellow one is great.
And then Speak Now, Reputation, 1989. I love this one because you can see the cover. You can't see it as much on the granny squares, but there's little black little bits for the seagulls. Fearless. In my yarn era, that was the extra one that I did. Tortured Poets Department, Midnights, Folklore, Evermore. That's all of them. So really fun.
It looks great
And
in
I
granny
didn't
squares.
show what I was making because it was still kind of a secret
Yeah.
at that point
And she's
from the last time we
sneaky.
watched it. Yeah. And so I gave it to her for her birthday, and I need to finish up the strap so I can gift it to her officially. And it's kind of heavy because it's
And it's granny.
all my yarn is still on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So I can finish it for her, and then
That's
she can
gonna
have
be
the
awesome.
glitters.
I love it.
Love it. I mean, it could have been a tank top. Like, look at this. Look how cute that could have been in a
I know.
tank top.
This is one of my favorite bag patterns.
It's
just
so
like
fun.
the way it's put together.
Yeah, you just do
Yeah.
4 strips,
I
and then
think the pattern I use is called, is it Inga's?
Ooh, that
Inga's
sounds familiar.
something, and it shows you like the how you put the squares together and how you sew them up to make that.
So
And
if you
it's really
put the
nice.
first 4 squares together, and then you've got 3 that come out each direction, and then as you just pull them up, and
Sew
it
'em up.
creates this
It's very
fabulous
cute.
little bag. So yeah, I finished that. I finished this last month because I gifted it to Angel, but I hadn't shown it yet. And I was getting ready to leave the house. I'm like, it's another finished object. I gotta get credit for it.
I'm a super winner.
Well, this was before
Oh,
Whip Bingo,
Whip Bingo.
so I just needed like the pat on the back, like tell me how fabulous I am, kind of a
Because
thing.
often they're,
I need the
validation.
remind me, tell me how amazing I am.
Fawn over me.
Yes.
So, okay, listen, we're going to wrap up soon.
We are.
However, here,
Before we do,
before we do that, a friend of mine knitted up, dyed these up. Look, show up yours too.
so are these not just us in yarn right here?
Perfection. Look at that. You may have seen this zebra base before.
But I was getting ready for a local yarn store day and had to throw together a few skeins of zebra yarn because it's just so fun. And I couldn't decide what colors to do, so I'm like, okay, we'll do.
Well, you did the rainbow, and then you had some of this left over, and I'm like, what's that zebra in it?
Yes, and I'm like, okay, we'll do the hot one for you, and then I did another one that's kind of pinks, purple, blue, green, but then the hot one is. So guess what we called this one?
Well, it was called Dumpster Fire
Well, we were joking around about dumpster fire.
because it looks kind of flamey, but then I said you should call that El Presidente because I'm the president of our yarn club, and I like these colors.
It's El
So-
Presidente.
What we're going to do with these? And,
And
somebody
this
bought
one-
these. Somebody bought.
somebody
them.
bought the other
I had
two.
to come snag them quick so I could have my own.
Yeah. And then this one, we called this because of this black stripes in this one. This is called Rainbows on Parole.
Oh yeah, love it. It's so fun.
It's something about it's this. Oh,
There
look
it
at
is. There it is.
That
Mm-hmm.
aqua green into the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, it just does it for me. Oh,
I
look at
like
this
it.
right here with the right next to that purple.
So you were thinking.
So yeah, we were talking about doing the clapetty,
So here's the dummy clap.
and I think I like this one better.
This one is very, very.
It's
no,
just
there's no
straight.
shaping. It's just what it is. So this dummy clap. Do you see it like the flat end? It's just one big long rectangle in this gorgeous stuff.
This feels less work. Like
Yeah.
it's dummy. It's the clap for dummies.
And it's so long
It's the
because you
clap
can
for
just
me.
keep going. It's
I
longer. than-
love this
And so the last zebra I had, what was this called? Autumn
autumn
Harvest. I made a clapetty. And I think I'm going to make another clapetty out of this. I don't
Well,
think I'm going to do a dummy. I think
It
I'm going
is-
to do a real one.
It is so pretty.
And there's something about having it on the bias that I really just love.
I'm probably gonna do a real one with it. It's look how pretty it is.
I mean, it is. But this one gets the most compliments. And I don't know if it's the colors. I don't know
It's
what
the
it is.
colors because the way this one flows.
It really
just-
is nice. This gets a lot of compliments too. But this one, yeah, this is beautiful.
Because I started a clump and I never finished it.
Mm-hmm.
I got to like this point in it, and it was time to continue, and I had to pay attention, and I have not picked it up since it was necessary to pay attention.
That happens.
Yeah, I
but
think I got that much done
I
of it.
think these colors in that scarf is going to be amazing.
That would be beautiful.
So, and that is by, I think the clapity is it Grumparina?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't remember.
I think so. There was a whole clapity fest
At the end of the year.
And that's what started this one, I think. And so I'm glad I did it, though. I do get a lot of wear out of it.
It's beautiful.
It's very kind of, the colors I can wear with a lot of stuff. So
It's really nice.
yeah, that's
Okay, so
that's
let's
it.
see.
I feel like this
we've
was low
shown
on
everything.
this was low on the funny.
We're not very funny tonight. We're
no,
tired.
we're tired.
And we're getting over a head cold.
Yeah.
Head cold.
Head cold, head case.
Always a head case. Yeah.
That's kind of what's going on.
Nothing super exciting. Other than, I mean, we've put in a lot of energy.
Other than you already won whip bingo.
Yeah, that's true.
Like everybody else can just
Sorry.
go
I want it all.
throw their cards away.
We were really pretty busy getting ready for
Yeah,
Local
we're
Yarn
so
Store
busy.
Day and supporting Mo in helping her be ready for the shop to be her grand opening. And so a
Yeah.
lot of energy went into that. And I think we're still kind of just recovering from you not being well. And
Yep. Just kind of getting back in the flow of, like, I mean, I was off of work for a week.
yeah,
All
and not even
of
for
that.
anything fun.
No.
And so then tonight, I mean, it's Saturday night. It's 10:30 at night, and we just decided, hey,
That's podcasts because we
haven't
Yeah.
done anything
Well,
together.
this is how I know that I'm the extrovert, is I am at home sick and I'm home by myself for way too many days in a row, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not well. Like, I don't feel good, but I don't feel good. And that's, I needed
I'm missing my people.
Oh my God. I started calling people. I'm like, I just need to talk to people because I am not okay over here. And
I'm the exact opposite.
I know.
I
Teeter
am-
totter.
I am
Teeter.
that. I want to be around
totter.
people, but only the right people.
I just needed to be around anybody, but I knew I couldn't like go out with whatever was happening. But the minute that I was like, I know that I can no longer be contagious, I feel good enough, I was out here.
Out.
I was here and I was like, I'm going to do so. And it just, oh, you know what else was terrible? Like on the whole week. I think one day was like a crappy weather day.
Nice sunny
It was a
week.
beautiful week, and then I was just irate. I was not well, and when I wasn't sleeping, I was awake and angry that I
Because
was.
it was nice and gorgeous and fun outside, and you were stuck
I
inside being
was
sick.
so mad. I was so mad. I was so just furious at the window. So I did go like stand out in the sunshine. I'd wake up and I'm like, I gotta go outside. and
Got to
stand in
go
the
get some vitamin D.
Yeah, and it did help. Probably was my miracle recovery,
Yes,
honestly. But
probably
man, I was
responsible.
not feeling good for a while. So I'm glad to be back out in the real world. I mean, I say that, not the real world.
Not
I'm
the
glad
real
to be
world.
back at my local yarn store with my people.
Yes. We're
Because
glad
the
you're
real
back.
world is,
Not so fun right now.
yeah. Yeah. So, like, be in community, get to know the people that, you know, are with you and on the same path, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do. So, anyway, God, this really isn't funny.
Yeah,
I'm
it
so
wasn't
sorry.
a super exciting one. Sorry, guys. But thanks for joining us again for Hot Yarn Now season.
This is kind of like
episode 2.
saute now. It's like kind of
That's a
simmering
lot.
simmering yarn.
Simmer down,
Meh,
Your
meh.
Honor. Pipe down.
Pipe down, Your Honor. You weren't even there. And this is how you get rainbows on parole.
Yes.
Anyway, that's enough. We're gonna get.
That's
We're
it.
about to get
I think
stupid
we're
right
good.
now. All right.
But thank you, everyone, for coming back again. And maybe we'll be back again.
Let's not make any
promises.
promises.
Nope, no promises. But maybe.
Maybe later. I'm sure maybe this
What do you
month.
mean? I'm trying to do a make one.
We're at our outro, and you're doing like hard stuff,
There's 2 stitches left, and I got to do a new stitch at the.
guys. So whip bingo, positively yarny.
Pause on my last 2 stitches. What else?
That's it.
Whip bingo, positively yarny, because she's amazing.
She's so great.
And we got projects upon projects, and get out your whips and finish some stuff, and get out and support your local yarn store.
And your local community and your local, like, people that are trying to make the world a better place. So get out there and do those things, and leave us a comment and stuff. And we hope to see you soon.
Soon-ish, whenever that might be. We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. We'll be back when we're back. We'll be back when they let us out again. What is that when you get like a
shore leave?
Yeah, like a shore leave, or you get like, when you're maybe in a hospital and you
a day pass.
A day pass.
A furlough.
When they let us out on a day pass again, we'll see you.
We'll come back.
We'll come back
For a visit.
Yeah, we'll be back. I don't know. Should we
again.
laugh about that? I think we can laugh about that. I think we can right now.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Thanks for joining us.
We're not going nowhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not allowed to go anywhere. But we will be back, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right.
We will be back. All right.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Happy crafting.